Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So I woke up this morning and I'm checking out my videos. You know how I roll. And I'm catching up on the trial of the century. Uh, we had all them Democrats getting down on Tom Hooman about the border. So let's break it down. Let's break this border down, okay? Because you know me, I'm going to get real with you. I ain't going to be trying to crack no jokes. But, I mean, the shit that these politicians say, they for real, some jokes. And if you agree with what they're saying, then you a joke too. You full of it. I mean, use your common sense, people. You see Democrats, I mean, like, lifelong Democrats, like the BET founder, Mr. Johnson. He's like, no, the left has gone way too far left. Think about that when you listen to this. Okay, first we gonna tackle AOC. I hate talking about her, but it is what it be. I mean, she dumb as a box of rocks, and y'all know how I feel about stupid people. But anyway, so at first, okay, I want you to think about this. At first, she went down to the border. Then she came out and said that people was drinking out of the toilets. People was saying this. People was doing this. People was doing that. You know, look at these little shampoo packets. All that, right? And then she want to say that the guards, okay, the border patrol was sexually and physically intimidating her. Okay, so let's break this one down. First of all, we all know she a liar because of that empty parking lot. You know, who cries? Who does that? Who does that? Like somebody that's like a real liar. Okay, that's who does that. Like, who are we supposed to be feeling sorry for? On the other side of the fence, there were like 8 Border Patrol agents. What, weren't they supervised enough? Did they not have enough water? Well, why was she crying over them? Maybe because they have to deal with a dumbass bitch like her. I know, Border Patrol, you just like, oh my gosh, she did not just say that. Yes, I did, because I know that's how you feeling, but you can't say it. I can't. What's up, though? What's up? Because you guys would be attacking a woman of color. I'm just attacking a stupid bitch. Okay? For real. For real. I'm so offended and so attacked by her stupidity that I feel the need to defend myself. That's how dumb she is. Her dumb assault people. Anyway, so we all know she a liar. That's a fact. Then on top of that, then the Border Patrol came out and said, look, these water faucets are like this in every detention facility. Now, key word there, folks, detention facility. Detention. Detention. Okay? Detention. That means you are detained in that particular facility. Why would you be detained? Because you did something you were not supposed to do. So these legal asylees that she's talking about are actually doing shit they not supposed to do, so they would be called criminals, not legal asylees. Legal asylees present their ass at a port of entry and claim asylum. They respect the laws of the United States and claim asylum in their own country. Unless it's just that bad, then they present themselves at a port of entry. They do not cross over the Rio Grande. They do not cross over into Texas. They do not cross over into Arizona. They do not cross over into California and then turn around and say, I'm a legal asylee. I had no idea where the port of entry was, even though there's a giant sign that says legal port of entry. I decided not to go through that because I didn't want all those background checks to prove I'm a fucking criminal. Hello. Anywho, back to the meat and potatoes of this argument. So they come out and they say, these are at every detention facilities. They have a toilet, then they have a faucet, right? They got the commode and then they got the faucet. And on the top of the faucet, it says fresh drinking water, potable water, whatever you want to call it. Basically jug water, where you could drink it. It ain't gonna give you Montezuma's revenge, okay? Then turn around, they got this big old jug sitting in the same room full of ice water. I'm like, and these bitches telling you they drinking out the toilet? No. Number one, if that is true that they are telling her that they drinking out the toilet, it's a ploy to gain sympathy. Like, they're making us drink out the toilets. You should just let us into your country. Nah, bitch, stay right the fuck there and continue to drink out the toilet. Okay? Then she said, and then this lady, she slipped me this little packet of shampoo. Okay, first of all, isn't it illegal to take things from inmates? Like, because these people are detainees. That means they are illegal inmates. And she taking shit from inmates. It's also very stupid to take shit from inmates. Want to know why? Because you never know what they put on it. They may hate you, and they may have found another inmate that likes to make stuff that's very deadly. And you just got slipped a shampoo packet, and guess what you're touching? You have no idea. But anyway, the shampoo packets were the same packets that they give you in mental hospitals. Ask me how I know that. The same packets that they give you in group homes. Ask me how I know that. The same packets that they give you in jails. I watched that on TV. I don't actually know that. But these little shampoo packets. And then she's like, well, the kids aren't showering. They don't have access to showers. Okay, so it's not the Ritz shower, okay, where you got this big ass tub with jets flowing up your ass. And you ain't got this shower that hits you in every direction. I'm sorry. Last I checked, bitch, you didn't even approve funding to give those little kids crackers. Never mind revamp their little shower facilities. If there's water coming out of the faucet, bitch, it's a shower. I know you would not survive in the ghetto. This bitch say, oh, I'm AOC from the hood. You wouldn't survive in the ghetto. Because you'd be like, this shower, oh my God, I have to use a wrench to turn on the hot water. Like, how am I supposed to do that? Like, I'm like 20 years old. And like, an 8-year-old in the ghetto can turn on a shower with a fucking pair of vice grips. Because like, the handle broke off and like, oh my God, the landlord didn't like fix it. Like, and I'm just like, AOC, just do us all a favor. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're bitching and complaining about showers and conditions at the border, and then people put up pictures of motherfuckers' houses and apartment complexes in your district. Okay? And then on top of that, you fuck up a deal with Amazon that would have brought thousands of jobs to your district, which is, mostly people of color, and you steadily sitting there saying somebody is racist. Like, bitch, are you racist? Because you have concentration camps in your district. You got concentration housing in your district. You got concentration not having a whole bunch of jobs in your district. The only difference between your district and a concentration camp is that the concentration camp actually had jobs for people to do. That's the only difference. Other than that, people are dying in your district. People are getting mold deaths. People are dying from bugs and disease. And you have the nerve to talk about somebody having a concentration camp. Your district is a concentration camp. The fuck you talking about? And you say, oh, they're racists on the border. What the fuck are you? Look at who you hurting in your district. The fuck are you? Are you helping all them Latinos and Latinas find a way to, be on the plus side? Are you helping all them black folk find a way to be on the plus side? Are you helping all them poor white folk find a way to be on the plus side? No, if it wasn't for Trump, the people in your district would be in the motherfucking bread line, waiting for your socialist ass to feed them. And you got the nerve to say the Border Patrol don't feed these people. I've seen carts upon carts upon carts of little crackers, graham crackers, raisins, chips, dips, all that. They get it better than we do. Like, if you in prison, you don't get all that. If you in a mental hospital, you don't get all that. I don't know about prison, but I seen that on TV. They don't get carts of little snacks. They have to literally spend coin for a little bag of chips. Okay? And you talk about these people are treated worse than criminals. The fuck you talking about? Bitch, I know how much it costs because I put money on folk books. Like $5 for a little tiny bag of Doritos. And these motherfuckers got big ass bag of Doritos, fucking chips and dips in the whole 9 yards, salsa. Got motherfucking chilies delivering to them. Like fucking waitresses, like pushing the cart down. Would the missus like a snack? And you talk about concentration camp. Bitches, you out your goddamn mind. Like Mr. Johnson used to say, this bitch out of rabbit ass mind. And you talk about they held against their will. No shit, Dick Tracy. Criminals usually are. I mean, could you imagine if her shit was an excuse in the prison system today, y'all? Go up to the judge. I'm being held against my will. Even though I've killed like 70 people. I should be let go because this is totally against my will. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then this bitch is all, well, my lies didn't work, so now I gotta fall back on family separation. They're separating families. Yeah, that's what people tend to do when they're not related. And they're not usually called a family unless you adopt them. I have adopted family, but I'm pretty sure if we went and crossed the border and then illegally crossed back in, I can't say, guess what? That's my play brother. Guess what? That's my play son. And still be in the same cell with them. Because they'll be like, guess what? DNA says, no, it isn't. She sure ain't worried about them angel moms and angels dads being separated from their children forever. And this bitch talking about family separation. These little kids come across the border like that. There was this one little kid, had 10 years old, had 21 different sperm samples in her. And she's saying, oh yeah, just leave that kid with the guy that brought her over because they're family. No, he's a pedophile. She's a hoe. And that's how it works down there in those nasty ass countries. If coyotes and the drug cartels see something they like, they get it. Or they rape it. Or they get it and rape it and murder it. The fuck are you talking about, you dumb bitch? You're like, hi, I'm Latina. And you have no idea about anything Latina. I mean, you make Latinas really just shake their heads and be like, I'm white, okay? I know my skin is a little bit brown, but I'm white. It's just a tan. I don't even want to be in the same category as that dumb bitch, okay? People with the last name of Cortez are changing it because they don't want to be associated with your dumb ass. Like family separation. Most of them motherfuckers ain't family. Second of all, when you go to jail, detention facility, go to jail, you are separated from your family. And it's usually against your will. I mean, for God's sakes, let me get to part 2. Because this is just part 1 and I've already got a migraine thinking about her dumb. I mean, she is so dumb that her idiot assaults normal people. You literally have to read a dictionary after listening to her so that you could recover some of your IQ points. She talking about the conditions on the border. What about the conditions in her district? She talking about family separation. What about those angel moms and dads that are separated from their families by illegals forever, permanently? She talking about all these people ain't God. And yet, there's homeless and people living in squander in areas that are controlled by Democrats. And you're telling me I'm supposed to feel sorry for these motherfuckers who cross over illegal and get thrown in jail? You're talking to the wrong person. I've never been to jail, never been arrested. I have no sympathy for criminals. If you want to come in to our country, you do it the right way. You do it legally. You present yourself at a port of entry. And if something happens to you while you're illegally crossing into the United States, that's your fucking fault. Nobody else's. And it's also Congress's fucking fault. Because they're steadily sitting there doing nothing but enabling this and enhancing the rewards for coming across illegally. So I've tackled AOC. She's a dumb bitch. She's a liar. And look at her own district. And tell me she's got the nerve to talk about how people are treated somewhere else. How the conditions on the border ain't better than the conditions in her district. I'm done with you, AOC. You's a stupid dingy bitch. And that's probably why you were a bartender. Because nobody but drunk people can deal with you. You have to literally be under the influence of something in order to deal with your idiot. And that's real with Robo.